who are not currently at the call. You know, in life, there's something I know that I used to say, that what you know is what you know, and what you don't know is what you don't know. And what you don't know, the beauty of it is that you can learn it, because nobody is born to this life with a bunch of all this knowledge. You know, you have to learn on the way. And one of the features of Scalpro is that it gives you an opportunity to learn, okay, and earn, and then from there you make the money, and then you'll be able to keep the profits. We are trading in one of the most high volatile markets, as we all know, the boom, the crash, volatility, and the likes. So this is a very high volatile market. But the truth of the matter is, some people have taken their time, which is Scalpro. The team there has taken their time to be able to analyze this market for us within the shortest possible time. That is why we said that at Scalpro, everybody should be ready to learn, especially meetings like this. People should be ready to attend, because at the end of today's meeting, I would not lie to us, what we would see, what we would get is going to be phenomenal. When I got the call urgently this afternoon from the trading team that there's something coming up anytime from now, looking at some of our charts, they will be analyzing that for us shortly. But in the meantime, I want to encourage each and every one of us that we should have the spirit to learn. If you are watching this video live, if you're streaming live, or if you are getting a recorded version, if you are a Scalpro member, number one, you should endeavor to join the premium group if you have not yet joined, and also be readily available at all time, at least on your Android phone, to connect and hear updates about your trade. Because some people have taken their time. The truth of the matter is, we are not just an ordinary platform. We're not just a networking platform. We're not just a trading platform. We're a platform that has come, okay, to change the face of so many things. Why so many companies go down the dredge is because they lack of information. But we have this information, and this information is what we will use to transform people's life. So there's an update coming up shortly. I will be calling in one of the leaders in the company to explain to us into details what is most likely going to happen shortly, and then what are the remedies, what are the things we can do, okay, to keep our accounts safe as possible, because we're not just here to say we are making money, but we want people to know that we are making money because we are professionals, and our years in the industry has given us an upper edge. That's why we noticed that over the last 6 months, we've never gotten any account blown off. Our boat works both on high and with assistance. So we'll be having the assistance part of it this afternoon. If you are lucky to be on the Zoom call, I want to congratulate you. I'm happy I made it. And for the other few leaders that are here as well. And if you are still watching the recorded version of this training, I want to say congratulations to you. It's going to be vital information which you'll be getting shortly. Thank you very much. In the meantime, I would like to call on Mr. Latunde. Mr. Latunde, please, if you are there, you can unmute your mic and talk to us, sir. Thank you very much. Cheers.
Yeah, all right. Happy Sunday to everyone. I'm glad to have you guys on board this evening. Even though this meeting is an impromptu, it's an educational part, and everyone needs to know about Scalpro. Scalpro, just like Binary Man have said, is not just another network and marketing company. It's not here to enrich anyone. It's not here to dupe anyone. We all know the history of Scalpro. It is in South Africa, and we have seen co-founders before now. But there's an urgent, educational tips that we need to know about this particular Scalpro robot. This robot is an amazing robot, no doubt about that. A lot of us have experienced the tremendous, growth in our account, and is a good one that we are associated, with Scalpro. The mission of Scalpro is to eradicate, and to put an end to anything called, scam or Ponzi scheme globally. And we thank God this particular invention is coming from the soil of Africa. So we are at liberty. It's a South African-based, company, and a Nigerian is actually part of the brain behind this. They're based in South Africa more than 20 years now. We have been told that Scalpro is a robot company, is an artificial intelligence company, and we also have an educational part. And the educational part is actually to safeguard ourselves and our account to minimize our loss and to maximize our profit. Most of us at this period has been trading on Crash 1000 alone. And of course, every one of us has made a lot of profit. But that is not the only thing that Scalpro trades on. They trade on Boom. They trade on Boom 1000, Boom 500, Crash 1000, Crash 500, and bigger can trade on Crash 300 and Crash and Boom 300. So part of the education that we need to let you know this afternoon is in Forex. I'm going to be displaying my screen right now. In Forex, there's what we call support and resistance. Please, you can look at your screen. If you can see the screen, just type 1. If you can see the screen, just type 1. Please, if you can see it, just unmute yourself. Mr. Binary Man, are you there? Can you unmute? Can you see the screen?
Yes, leader, I can see the screen clearly. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you so much. This is the chart for Crash 1000. This is the trading indices, synthetic, that have been making us money, all this period. Why? Because remember, in Forex, you don't need to know much. There's something we call support and resistance. And what you are seeing on my, my screen, I have a lot of indicators here because I started trading during the era of Pentium 2. So I know if I'm talking about trading, I still know 1 or 2 things about it. I've seen this robot doing great and tremendous thing. The login details that was put on my phone since February by Scalpro in South Africa, I've never blown on an account before. And it didn't have intention of doing that. But there are some educational tips that we need to be giving ourselves in order to guide our profits. Whenever you make profit with any broker, they'll look for a way to collect it back. So that is why Scalpro have an educational part where you are being, taught how you can support this software a little bit without wasting much of your time. This is 4-hour time frame. Let me go to daily time frame. On daily time frame, we have seen kind of resistance from here, from where I marked. Don't bother yourself. It's simple stuff is what I want to tell you, but I cannot say it without mentioning some things to you. So this is what we call part of the support. This is what we call resistance around here. Market move from here. You come back, you respect here again, you come back, it got to this angle and it came back. And it started again. So this has been a kind of resistance. Resistance is inability to move forward, to move upward. And in Forex, support is inability to move further down. I hope you will understand this normal layman language. On 4 hours time frame, we can see the same place that I marked is still there. Market is all about zig, zag, zig, zag. It got here, a major resistance of 4 hours. And when it came down back here, it picked up to go back up, but it's rejecting it. This is what we call rejection. So on 4 hours candle, each of these candle is for 4 hours. This is what we call a candle from a full candle, full green candle, which is buying candle. As you can see, white candle is the selling candle. It has come down, almost finishing. And this particular candle is called inverted hammer. Hammer that you turn it upside down. You know, hammer, you can use it to hammer anything, but it's been turned upside down. Men say this, there is possibility of market going to sell massively. But here, it changes direction and come back up. But as you and I are speaking right now, we have another inverted hammer shown. So what do you need to know about this? Within the next 2-3 minutes, there is a group we call premium group that every registered member will be in there. Anytime we tell you, please pause your robot, what do? You come here, this algo trading, you come here, it's always green. That means it's working like that. For those of you that are using the VPS, you know part of the settings that we must have on our stuff is what we have in there. So anytime we tell you, please off your robot, come here and press this, it will turn orange. So that whatever that want to happen in the market can happen. It's always good for crash, anything crash 1,000, crash 500, crash 300, you must buy from support to make money up. If it is boom, it's a training for another day, it's education for another day. But here, it's always going uptrend, but not without coming down also. So when we tell you, please pause your robot, you just come in here and click here. Those of you that are using, what's it called? VPS, you just come here, click here. From green, you turn it to orange. It's as simple as that. Personally, I'm still watching the market. Support is not available right now, but everything we have made so far for the whole month, we cannot, with the little experience that I have, and with the ambassador that I am, to this company, the educational aspect have not started, but it's important we let you know this so that you can keep your profit that you have made. So instruction can come, please pause your robot. You just come here, it's always green. Do not forget, it's always green. This is algo trading. When we say pause your robot, it is always green like this. That means it's working. So when we say pause your robot, you just come here and off it so that you can monitor the one that is ongoing. In forex market, is about making profit and making loss. But what gives Scalpro robot an advantage is that it makes profit than what it loses. If any trader tells you he has never lost money before in trading, the person is actually lying to you. So we show you how you can pause your robot for the market for us to know what the market is saying. And as soon as we see, room for uptrend, we can ask you go and start your robot. This is part of the education that Scalpro will be teaching us, but I have been taught some things. And since they are still dragging with the issue of VPS and so on, it's important I let you know this so that all the profit we have made for the month, since 13th of September till today, we cannot afford to let it go. So that is why we call for this urgent meeting. How to pause your robot? It's always working when it's on green. Then when you pause it, it becomes orange. It's as simple as that. I hope we are not angry. that we call you impromptu. Please pardon our manners. We do not want you to lose what you have made. And remember, the co-founder have said, education is part of Scalpro. You can see there's a spike now. You can see selling candle is about forming now. Massive, there's going to be massive sell. There's going to be massive sell. So for those of us that can close and wait a little bit and wait to know what the market is doing, we need to do that. This market has been falling. If you check 1 minute, look at it. It has been falling. So it's important that we take our profit, and you can see everything is pointing down. See this arrow down on 5 minutes time frame is pointing down, and what we have seen is that there's going to be a massive sell-off, because this is major resistance on 4 hours. So in order not to lose our profit, whenever we tell you, please pause your robot, you need to have this education. It's an academic part, of Scalpro. They have professionals that will still be taking us, on weekly basis. But this, you just have to know about this. Thank you so much for coming around, even though it was urgent. Thank you for giving us your time. Thank you so much. Mr. Banariman, over to you. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, great leader, for that wonderful update. So I want to believe that in the meantime, if you're on the Zoom call, Mr. Lasude, I don't know, maybe you can shed more light for us. Are you advising that members should look at the market carefully, then pause their boats? If they pause their boats, can you advise us, when are we supposed to start the trading back? Will you advise us, or how will we know when we are to pick up the trade again, sir? Thank you.
Yes. Presently, with the look of things, on crash 1000, there's going to be massive sell. There's going to be massive sell-off. And we are expecting the market may not stop until it reaches here back. So we can't afford to drag our account. We cannot afford it. So I've never been an education like this. Mr. Binary Man, you have an account, like I have also. We have seen that this robot, whenever there is a massive drawdown, it will always go back and enter from the next support, but make up the profit back and close the loss before and the profit is started with. But to be on the safer side, it's better it starts trading from, from support. So that is it.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. I think with that question, I don't know if there's any other person on the Zoom call that asks any other question he or she wants to ask. But from my own little knowledge, according to what Mr. Latude have said to us all, is that it's better we trade the market from the support up to the resistance. It's usually very, very safer, because that is where the market flow is trading towards. So I think that is what I've gained from this. And I don't know, sir, if it is possible, we want to beg if we can also give us an opportunity to have like a short Zoom call anytime you think the market is good for us to play our boats back into the market. If it's just a privilege, if we can get that from you, we will really, really appreciate it, sir. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, my brother.
Is there another question? Okay,
as
great.
a family, please, you can drop your question as a chat, or you raise up your hands to, we provide answers.
If you have a question, you can raise up your hand so that we can unmute you. Thank you.
We are family here, and the mission is to give people freedom to be in full control of their money, to be in charge of their money. Far back in February, when I was told about this, I said, wow, my field. Wow, I can function here very well. I was promoting an investment company. I even traveled to Dubai because of the investment company. There was when I was called that something is going to happen September 2022. As far back as February, I was told, I said, what is it all about? When I was told, I was thinking it's like every other one that we have seen, that indirectly they will be in charge of people's fund. They are the one that went to bring their home broker. But when they explained to me that they are developing their software based on synthetic and they are using Deriv, I said, wow, thank God, I will be part of this project. Why? Because Deriv is 22 years old broker. So I know there's no hanky-panky in there. I know there's no, like they want to siphon. I was made to understand that our service charge, which is our monthly stuff, is what they are after. Everybody should be in charge of their money. And that is why from February, I told them I am part of this. And that is why I told them I am part of this. And of course, like I earlier said, the mission is to rescue everyone. Every one of us are falling victim of, companies coming us. They work for a few months and run away with our money at the end of the day. Even the one we have made from them, and part of our home we go, one is still dragging presently. This is a great opportunity that will give people total freedom. Just like a multi-choice, or we call it TSTV in Nigeria, we pay them our monthly subscription and they give us their service. But here is a service that needs to be guided. When I was checking the worth of Deriv, is 4 times what trillion. It's called it squad trillion or something like that. That is their asset. So it's a big ocean that everyone can drink, that we can feed from, but there's still an educational part that we need to be guided, little by little. It's the work of Scalpro, and they have said it's part of what they will do, but to safeguard what our people have made globally, I cannot see what wants to happen in the market, and I will not be able to quickly, align us. That's why I have to tell people to pause your robot. You just come to Algo Trading. When you pause it, it becomes orange like this. Check it. When you on it, it becomes gray. So by the time we see the next support, or maybe we can scalp some stuff, management will still be in that premium group. They will be giving us more instruction. But as a way of starting the kindergarten class, this simple way to pause your robot and to horn it back is important. They have told us educational part is important, and that is why we need to learn. Like we have said, it's simple how we can support the robot, pause it when it's unresistant, to keep what you have made, and you horn it back when it has support. Thank you very much.
Okay, leader, we have a chat. We have a chat from one of the members. The person is asking, do you advise us to close the trade? He said, my question is this: if we stop the robots, what will happen to the running trade? Are we going to close those ones, or are we to leave the trade? Kindly advise, sir.
Okay, it is advisable. The drawdown is not much. Thank God, Scalpro robots start from 0.20 and 0.40. And I check my sister's account now. She's having -$3. So another one, my brother is having -$5. It's incomparable to what they have had so far. So even I can help them to close and post their robot for them, then watch what the market is going to do. Because at the end of each month, from beginning, of another new month, we can't do without manipulation in trading. It's a normal occurrence. So it's not new. But I left pure Forex almost 4 years ago. No, 7 years ago, to be with synthetic. Why? Because this is less manipulative. So as soon as we cite anything, we just tell people on your robot, it will pick the trade immediately. So if you don't have much drop down, please, why not? Why not? What is happening now it's not going to go too far. Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much for that. I think that answers the question. Please, is there any other question? If you have a question, please raise your hand so we can call you. Mr. Abib, Zico, Mr. Tosin, Reverend Wistain. Please, if you have any other question, please raise up your hand so that we can unmute your mic. Thank you.
Okay, somebody is asking a question, Mr. Samuel, right?
Okay.
Yeah, I said, can we pause the robot now? It is advisable. Just
Yes.
close one.
Okay, I have a question. Okay, Mr. Fem Wow, can you please talk to us?
Yeah, good afternoon. Good afternoon, leaders. Good afternoon, mentor. Good afternoon, Mr. Latunde. Yeah. My questions still remain because in terms of pausing the robot, fine. At least I've already paused it, but like now I'm having a drop down of like 31 now. So that was major reason why I was asking, should we even close everything up?
You are having a drawdown of $31.
Yeah.
Okay. And that is why you are asking if we should.
No.
If it is not, what's it called? It is, what's it called? Crash 1000. It is crash 1000. I see your account now. Crash 1000 is on -4 and -3. Those two can be closed. Okay. I'm on daily time frame now. You can see what is about to happen. There's going to be massive sale. So that $4 and 3 point something dollars can be closed. It's nothing. But leave this other one because it's not the same asset. You understand?
Okay.
Thank you so much, my brother.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much for that. Sorry, is there any other question? Mr. Samuel, do you have a question?
Yes, I've dropped my question as a text.
Okay. Okay. Mr. Samuel is saying I have 17 in all my accounts.
Minus 17.
Minus 17, okay. Okay.
Minus 17. How many crash 1000? Minus 16 now. Okay. Okay. Minus 16, if you deduct it from what you have made so far from this, you can see it's incomparable. So this selling candle, let's pay attention. This selling candle that are formed that pull back before it started, it might continue. It might continue. $17 is nothing compared to what you have made so far. But if you want to leave it, your account cannot be out. It's impossible. With these two trades and with the loss that you use this, it's not possible that it will blow off your account. But it's always better to be on the safer side.
Okay. Okay. Mr. Samuel, I think that answers the question. Mr. Tosin, you have something for us?
No.
Okay.
But well done. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Well done, sir.
Yes, sir.
This particular page, I don't know how you derive it, though I joined the meeting.
Please, your background noise, please. Please have your background noise.
Yes.
Send the kids away so that we can hear
the meeting late. But I don't know how you. Oh, okay. This is a computer laptop view, right?
Yes.
But I don't know yet how to pause.
We are not hearing you, my brother.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes, we are hearing you now.
Okay. I said I don't know yet how to.
Sorry. We cannot hear you. Your baby is around and lot of background.
Mr. Tosin, there will be an instant.
Drop your question.
Yes.
Okay.
You can
What
drop
Mr.
it.
Tosin is asking is that he came in late. He does not know how to pause the boat. Can you please mute us? Mute. Okay. He's saying he doesn't know how to pause the boat. So we are going to
Yes.
drop
How
the
to
boat
do
a
what?
little bit late.
Okay. How
He
to
doesn't know how
pause
to
it
pause. Right? He's coming in a little bit late, and he doesn't know how to
and
pause the boat.
There's a recorded. We are recording this, so there's no need to go
Okay.
back.
We'll drop
We are
it. We'll
recording
drop it.
this. Everybody can have access to it after this
Okay. Thank you.
time out.
And the right time
All right.
to pause, so that one will not just pause the boat
No,
on loss.
you'll be instructed when to do that, my
Okay.
brother. You'll be instructed.
Good.
Yeah.
All right. On that note, I think, sir, you have said it all. Let us stay glued to our charts. At the same time, follow up on our trading boots. It's amazing because this is it's something I personally have never seen before in the industry, and I'm so proud of it. I'm so happy about it. I've tried so many bots in the past. I've joined so many programs that will tell us they are using bots to trade. At the end of the day, you'll find out that none of those claims are real. But what we have is real. So it's amazing. I'm so excited. I want to especially thank Mr. Latude for coming on the Zoom call to give us this educational part of Scalpro. It's mind-blowing. It's phenomenal. Let's stay glued. Let's stay glued to our chat. Let's follow the instructions and let's maximize our profit. On that note, I want to say a big thank you to each and every one of us for coming to today's presentation. Do have a wonderful Sunday. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, everyone, once again. As soon as we drop, we'll drop the recorded version. Do not forget by evening 8 p.m., our normal global meeting will take place, and we might have one of the management with us on the Zoom call tonight. But in order for us to keep our profits, this call is urgently made. Thank you so much for your time. We appreciate you. Thank you and enjoy your Sunday. See you by 8 p.m. tonight in the global meeting. Thank you.